Hi everyone, discussing another important question based on integrated approach to obstetrics. Now straight away moving on to the question. 24-year-old pregnant female who is a daycare worker came to obstetric OPD with the complaints of breathlessness and rash resembling slap cheek appearance and joint pain. On examination, it was found that height of the uterus is more than period of gestation. She was advised USG by doctor, which shows single largest vertical pocket as 9 cm. Which of the following virus is likely responsible for the above condition? So options are novel coronavirus, option B is parvovirus B19, option C is Zika virus, and option D is none. So highlighting important points in this question. 24-year-old female who is pregnant, daycare worker, breathlessness and rash, and also a slapped cheek appearance, joint pain. On examination, height of the uterus is more than period of gestation. USG was conducted and there is single largest pocket which is 9 centimeters, and question is asking about the virus. So you know that this typical rash which is resembling of slapped cheek, it is a characteristic of parvovirus B19, and the height of the uterus is more than the period of gestation. So we have to think towards a condition where there is a height of the uterus more than the period of gestation. So in the question the hint is given that USG shows single largest vertical pocket as 9 centimeters. So you know that on USG, if the single largest vertical pocket is 9 centimeters, this is indicating towards a polyhydramnios, because normally the single largest vertical pocket, the range is 2 to 8 centimeters, but here it is 9 centimeters. So it is indicating towards polyhydramnios. So polyhydramnios is a condition where there is increased amniotic fluid, and due to this the patient is facing breathlessness. So patient is in the respiratory distress, and this is due to the increased amniotic fluid which is polyhydramnios. And the slapped cheek appearance, I have told you, it's towards the virus which is parvovirus B19. So answer to this question is option B. Why not other options? Novel coronavirus, breathlessness can also occur in the novel coronavirus, but it is due to the interstitial pneumonitis which happens in the novel coronavirus, not due to the polyhydramnios, because in polyhydramnios you know that there is more amniotic fluid and it pushes the diaphragm upwards and there is respiratory distress. Diaphragm up and you know that there is a respiratory distress. Zika virus altogether has no correlation with these conditions. So answer to this question is parvovirus B19. Now moving on to the some of the important points and the important questions which can be asked related to the parvovirus B infection. Now you know that this parvovirus B19 is a double stranded DNA virus, and it is the smallest DNA virus. Remember this, parvo meaning is small only. You know that humans are only reservoir of this condition. So it is a occupational disease because it is transmitted from one human to another, and it is seen in the females who are working in the daycare centers and elementary school teachers. And this parvovirus is also one of the torch infections. What is the target cell of the virus? As you know that most of the virus hijack the cell machinery and they enter the cell and carry out the mechanism of the disease. So the target cells of this virus are progenitor cells of RBCs and endothelial cells. of bone marrow, and also the RBCs and endothelial cells, which the entry point of these cells is P antigen. Virus bind with this P antigen and get the entry into the cells. Ultimately, you have to remember that this virus suppresses the erythropoiesis. So this condition is associated with, in children's, fifth disease, or known as erythema infectiosum, and there is a characteristic maculopapular rash which is seen in this condition, known as slapped cheek appearance. In this image you can see that clearly slapped cheek appearance is seen, and you know that this condition of the slapped cheek appearance spares the perioral region. And in the adults, this condition is most commonly associated with joint pain, arthritis type of condition, and more towards a polyarthralgia type of symptoms are present. And also in the adults, you remember that this maculopapular rash is rarely seen, but it can be seen, but it is usually not seen. So in adults, more type of a flu-like symptoms with joint pain, and this condition you know that is associated with hydrops vitalis, because you know that there is a decrease erythropoiesis synthesis, and this condition is also associated with polyhydramnios, as I have told you, which can manifest as a respiratory distress in a female. This condition is also associated with aplastic crisis in the patients with hemolytic anemias like sickle cell anemia and thalassemias. So try to remember these points regarding this parvovirus B19 infection, and also remember these type of questions are in current fashion, and I will be discussing more and more questions on my channel. Till then, share this video, like this video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you and thanks for watching.